Okay, we're getting into logarithmic integration, how we define a logarithm through an integral. So as you may recall, we have a rule for logarithmic integration, and that is if you were to integrate something like du over u, then you get the natural log of u plus c. And so what we're going to do is we're going to apply u substitution to this, and then we're going to do the integration, and it's actually going to be quite easy, and these aren't terribly difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to take u, and let's say that u in this case is 4 minus 5x, that which resides in the denominator. So I'm going to take the derivative of that, and that's pretty straightforward. That's just negative 5 dx, okay? And I actually need a dx here now that I think about it. That's what's missing, okay? And so what we're going to do here is we're going to, kind of do these little substitutions, and I need to figure out, well, what is it that's missing? Well, I need definitely a negative 5. I need a negative 5. I'm going to multiply by a negative 5 because that's missing right there, the negative 5 dx. I've got the dx, but not the negative 5. And so by consequence, on the outside, I need a negative 1/5. Okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of migrate the constant across the integral. And what do I mean by that? That 6 is going to come out. Okay, so let's take a look at that. We're going to have a negative 6 over 5 on the outside, and on the inside we can have negative 5 dx over 4 minus 5x. So just a slight little change. All right, but now that I've got that, this right here represents my du, and this down here in the bottom, again, is my u. So now what am I working with? I'm working with negative 6 over 5 multiplied by the integral of du over u, and it fits this pattern up here perfectly. So what is the integral? It is negative 6/5 of the natural log of the absolute value of u plus c, and now all I have left to do is back substitute my u. And so I have the natural log of 4 minus 5x plus c. And so this is my answer for this problem. All right, now remember, these have that constant of integration c because they are indefinite integrals. They're indefinite integrals. So let's go ahead and take a look at another example, maybe slightly more challenging. I'll call this one number 3. And let's see what this one looks like. So this one is the integral of the cosine of x over 1 plus 5 sine of x dx. Okay, nothing to it. What we're going to do is we're going to again state our u, 1 plus 5 sine of x, making our du, let's see, 5 cosine of x dx. Okay, nothing to it there. All right, and so I notice that I'm missing a 5, so if I want it, I'll make it happen. All right, and by consequence of me writing that 5 there, I need to write a 1/5 on the outside. Okay, but it's not much of a big deal. All right, so now I'm ready to write that this right here is my du, and this right here is my u, and so I get a very simple integral. And that is to say that I have 1/5 the integral of du over u, which again fits that form perfectly, and it's 1/5 of the natural log of u plus c, and I back substitute once more. 1/5 the natural log of 1 plus 5 sine x, and then plus the constant of integration c. So nothing to it there. All right. So I hope these examples were helpful. And as always, remember, like and subscribe.